Colby.
Blake.
We are back with yet another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. We are continuing the journey through Red Zone. The Ultimate Red Zone, movie edition.
Let's do it.
Let's fucking do it. So, we beat the first 2 stages, and we're against Cooler now in the 3rd stage. So, it's 3 fights. We face the goblins, you know, the minions. And then the 2nd stage, we face Cooler. And then final stage, Final Form Cooler.
Gotcha.
So here's the squad. So we're bringing the movie hero team. So we got the boys.
Looking good.
They're pretty good. They stack. They got a bunch of stuff in their kit. I forget what half the stuff they do, right? So we got the brandy new Super Saiyan Goku. We want to keep this guy mostly in slot 1. He's got guard. He's got other shenanigans. He's got a revive, which is very good. This new movie Piccolo, right? He's bananas.
Oh.
He's not going to take any damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mostly. This dude, he's bananas. Specifically against movie boss enemies. Okay. So, in the first fight, he's not going to have his 77% damage reduction. But in the final 2 fights, he will.
Got it. Gotcha!
These guys are bananas. The 2nd stage, however, they're going to be type disadvantage, so we got to keep out for that.
They're not movies.
You shut up! And then we got these guys, right? So if we can get these guys to heal, I mean, once they fuse, they give us a heal and then a temporary scouter, so we know when they're going to super attack.
Love it.
Right? Then we got another God Boys.
Let's do it.
Oh, I didn't pick a support
Icarus.
What's this one? Covers. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So, Colby.
Duo deso.
While we take on this hard, difficult boss battle,
Goblins, as you said.
we have a very important topic of discussion today.
Yeah, okay.
So, last month, aka August, right? Need to shut up your rotations a little bit.
Oh, what? I'll show you the way to shut up. Last month, an album release.
Yeah, by Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
Viva Lost Vengeance.
Yeah, Blake and I are Panic at the Disco fans. We've seen them live multiple times.
We've seen them twice. I'm seeing them again at the end of the month. At the end of September. Not Colby, though.
No,
he was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And maybe he made the right choice. We'll find out.
Viva La Vengeance came out. What'd you think, Blake?
All right. So, I listened to the album.
Yeah.
So, I've been waiting because we just saw My Chemical Romance. And I was on that My Chemical Romance binge. I didn't want to introduce the new music. Just wanted to just be MCR.
Right, yep.
Yeah. So right when we watched, the day after we went to the concert, I put the new Panic album on my iTunes, and then I started listening to it, during my way back and forth to work, right? So I listened to it once, fully.
Me too.
And let me say, this shit sucks. I'm just gonna get it out there.
Damn, dude, you're just gonna go right out with the bang.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I feel very differently.
Really?
Yeah.
It really bad. Super sucks.
You told me about this album.
Yeah.
I listened to it promptly. I gotta say, this album saved me.
Saved you from what?
Dude. Saved me from awkward social situations.
Really?
Yeah, because when people always ask me, oh, what's your least favorite Panic album? And now I don't have to say Vices and Virtues anymore. I can say this piece of shit. Viva La Vengeance sucks. This album. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna premise this first by saying, I'm not a big music person, right? Like, usually it takes me a few listens of an album to really start getting into it. This goes for like most bands. I don't really latch on to bands like I used to anymore. I kind of latch on to like singles and kind of just work off that. And, maybe if I listen to this album a bit more, I would enjoy it. And, of course, everybody's taste is subjective. So if you like it, good for you. With that premise out of the way, like, there was... All right. What was a track that you were like, I can get behind?
So, in my opinion, it peaks at the first song, which is their single, Viva Los Vengeance. And then it just goes downhill.
I kind of disagree. I think it starts as dirt.
Really? You don't like the first song?
I don't. Middle of a Breakup is the worst song they've ever written, or he's ever written. What? Yeah, you can't even... It's so...
Make up sex in the middle
like,
of
the
a
lyrics
breakup.
are cringy. Like...
I'm not trying to get this video taken down, Cole.
I am. I like... Honey, you're my favorite. What are you talking about? You're not saying anything. And then, okay, however, that's the worst song.
Uh-huh.
There's just a second track, ain't looking too hot. But Something About Maggie almost becomes a good song.
I don't remember that.
And AVGN What Were You Thinking clip plays because... Oh. Let me see if I can find... Hold on, I'm trying to find it. That! People say...
That background music happens a lot in this album.
He does that people say thing in every chorus, and I don't get it. It kills the entire flow of a really good chorus. Like, da, na, 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 na. People say, da, na. And he goes back into it. It's like he had a good song in the studio. The producer was like, "This is great, Brendan. I don't fuck it up." What? Fuck it up. Okay.
So, the best way I think I can describe this album is that it's trying to be like a late 70s, early 80s tribute album or some shit. There's a song that sounds exactly like Boys Are Back in Town.
Oh, yeah, there is. There's one that sounds like Queen.
Yeah.
As well. That's a good point. It almost sounds like he's doing like an homage type thing, but it's all bad.
He fails at
it. Sometimes this also sounds like a late 50s, early 60s like doo-wop rock kind of thing, like that old like Grease style. I just don't get the tone of this album.
I would argue a lot of this album sounds exactly the same. Not in a good way. I
went through when I was listening to this album, and I was like, man, what song am I on? And I was like 9 tracks in, and I was like, are you kidding me? I thought I was on like the 4th track. I think what's really sad, I think the lyrics are just really bad.
I agree.
It's just all about like, I'm gonna kiss you and love you.
People say.
I'm so glad I said no to going with you to Panic at the Disco.
Now I'm like a little scared. I hope he plays none of this music.
It's gonna be all he plays. It's probably the tour.
Oh god.
People say. I can't. That song made me angry. I quit. It's like looking at a really cute kitten and being like, I'm gonna take you home, and the kitten just scratches you all the time when you get too close.
Stupid cat.
Yeah, you don't want to love the cat anymore.
Disclaimer: I love cats.
Yeah, me too.
I will love them even if they want to scratch me.
Even if they're like, people say.
Maybe not then. Can you tell me and the audience what you sent me in Facebook chat about the breakup song?
I said I would not elaborate because we wanted to talk it over here. And I sent you Mickey Mousecapade playthrough by Game Grumps, which immediately starts with, this game's a bunch of poopy ass cheek. That just encompasses this whole album. This album's a bunch of poo-poo doo-doo feces covered in semen. Like, it's just not good.
We died, by the way. But we're using Goku's
We're resin, dude. What phase are we on?
In the middle of a breakup. We're in the second phase.
Oh, no. You died that early? People say.
But now this guy is permanent guard, so that's good. That's good. Grr.
Are we full or?
Yeah, we got a little heal too. Should be fine.
He did a lot of damage. Because he doesn't have a lot of health.
No, but I think he has a lot of difference. It's all about that difference. We'll see what happens.
So I think this is nail in the coffin for my Panic at the Disco career.
No. Yeah, this shouldn't do too much because it's 77%. Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, it didn't do nothing. Ain't nothing.
All that damage reduction. You
dodged. Oh my god. Sucks when it's on.
I didn't even know he could dodge, but now I know. Right, regardless, I don't know, man. Just it reminds me of Avenged Sevenfold's Hail to the King album, where it's basically a tribute album to like that era of music where, you know, like from Who the Bell Tolls, that era of music of Metallica, and it's just like mediocre. This is like worse than that times 3.
It really is worse than that because there's no heart in it.
Okay, next phase.
I don't like nothing is conveyed to me in terms of like stories or anything like that. Just sounds like generic love song after generic love song. Because like a lot of Panic songs have like this personality to it, right? This I just couldn't tell you, right?
Couldn't tell you, bruv.
So crushing disappointment.
Like, so I have an expectation of energy that like a level of energy I expect from modern Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
Like the previous album, I can't tell you the title of it, but it starts with that song "Fucka," Silver Lining, and it's just like punches you in the face with energy, and you're like.
Perfect.
The bop.
Pray for the Wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And then this album was just like the same level of energy and not in a good way. It was just like,
well, I argue where the energy went.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
It makes me a sad clown. One of the songs is called "Sad Clown." Yeah. I think my last hurrah, was Death of a Bachelor, personally. Pray for the Wicked was okay to me, but it didn't really keep me. Yeah. This is the nail, you know? But Death of the Bachelor was really good. That was peak Panic for me.
That's fair.
People.
Okay, we might be winning this turn. I'm going to turn on the animations just because.
Also, I wonder if people didn't like this album, hence why I didn't hear anything about it for a month.
I went on their Reddit just to see what people were saying, and a lot of people were some copium. It's not that bad,
I mean,
guys.
they're on a Panic subreddit, right? Like,
but there were some brutally honest people.
That's good.
Which, if they weren't with my opinion, they were wrong. Am I right? Oh man, it was just like every song had like the same like vibe of like you hear like that random like doo-wop like background like of like people repeating the same thing, but it was in every song.
I also am really over kid choirs, like kid choruses. I hate hearing kids in the background now.
Fuck them kids.
Dude, it's so annoying. It's cringy.
I've had enough of those damn kids.
It just reminds me of the Thor finale.
The Thor Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. Worst MCU climax. I hate it. I hate kids.
Damn you, Christian Bale.
That's what I do to kids.
Yeah, 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha.
How'd that shoot up? That's what I want to know.
That's from either Fighters or Budokai 3.
It's Fighters.
It's Fighters, yeah. You're gonna have to ask them. Then.
Mr. Fighters.
Mr. Fighters himself. Listen, we beat not only Cooler, but Brendan Urie. Because
that was him.
Viva Las Vengeance is poopy butt cheeks. I'm gonna listen to it a few more times, see if my opinion changes. but it doesn't look
bad
likely.
First impression.
Very bad first impression.
Yeah. All I gotta say is people say, people say, people say, people say.